Hi, I'm a master's student majoring in computer science, and this is for loop. For loop is one of the most easiest loops to understand and highly used just because they make computation so easy, and wherever we need an iterative step, we have our for loop working for us. But then how is it that you use for loop, and how does for loop work? So I'm assuming you're a new student for computer science, and the languages that usually been taught to new students are C or C++. So I'll be following that format. So we're gonna look into the syntax for for. Usually it's written as for, then you have your braces, I is equal to 0, I is less than say n, and I plus plus. Then you have your braces, you have your condition, and you have your end braces. Okay. So what does these three mean? So it's pretty simple. These three are you can consider them to be as checks. So initially you will start off with the value of I to be equal to 0. So why do we take this? This kind of helps us to keep track of how many loops there are, how many iterations we did, how many counts, how many times the loop has worked. Okay. This is like your while condition. This is when the loop ends. So till this condition is met, the loop will keep on running. So say initially our value of n is 10, and we start off with I is equal to 0. So it will check, okay, I is, so 0 is less than 10. Yes, that is accepted. It will go towards condition. All right. And if that is the case, you may be thinking then it's always 0 because the first statement is I is equal to 0. It's always going to be less. And we're going to go into an infinite loop, which means the loop never ends and your computer crashes. No. This is where the third step comes into picture, which is I plus plus. What this means is plus plus is an increment operator. So if it is I plus plus, it means that use the value of I and then add 1 to it. So I plus plus simply just means I is equal to I plus 1. So now your value of I is actually not 0 but 1. But then you're thinking, hey, wait, it comes back here and then it's 0 again. No. So this is just for the initial condition when the loop runs for the first time. Now the loop will start running from here. It will check, hey, is 1 less than 10? Yes. Do the condition, then go to I is equal to I plus 1, and now we have I is equal to 2. Hey, is 2 less than 10? Yes, it is. Go to condition, do I is equal to I plus 1, and this will keep on going till 10. Now say I is equal to 10, and it'll be like, hey, is 10 less than 10? No. So the only time this condition would work, you would think that, hey, you may think that 10 is equal to 10, it should work. No. So if you had a greater than equal to sign, it would continue. But since 10 is less than 10, sorry, 10 is not less than 10, this condition fails and you step out of the loop and you do whatever is for the remaining of the program. So your program could end and it would just display the result, or it would go towards the next for loop or next if statement, and so on. So that is for loop and how it works. Usually, yes, you do take values like I, j, and k. It's just something that programmers love to do. And for your condition, it could be something, it could be anything. It could be I is not equal to 10, I is greater than 10, I is greater than equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever condition your program demands.